Had the big 4-5 and the big 4G, if you know what I mean. I wanted to let up and shot when I saw him at the store, but I ain't even high when I ski. Tryna work at that block, tryna flick on the flick. If you throw up at F, you see you next week. The dumb niggas took 3 to the face, so no need to rush them. The nigga already deceased. Now how about
Fafa, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Keezy, man. I'm coming at y'all with another banger video, man. Coming at y'all with something different, man. This is gonna be a very opinionated video. You feel what I'm saying? So I know we all had those moments as a youngin'. You feel what I'm saying? When you wanted to do something and my dudes kept repeatedly telling you, no, don't do it. No, say you wanted to touch an iron or a stove for some reason, right? And my dudes was like, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. And now like 5th, 6th time, she just let your ass burn yourself, let you fuck around, find out for yourself, right?
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
We all had to learn there are consequences for your actions. There are reactions to the actions you choose. You feel what I'm saying? Cause and effect, something we learned all throughout middle school and all throughout high school. You feel what I'm saying? So we have a case here today. There was this elderly lady, around 75 years old, you know, and she decided to go into a Tim Hortons coffee shop. Right. Early in the morning too, you know, around 8, 9 o'clock, something like that, right? I would like to highlight the fact that this lady is 75 years old. Not to mention she has pre-lasting heart conditions. Keep that noted. She gets her coffee. She leaves. She sips her coffee. She knows she's like, you feel me? Let me give you a reenaction of how she sipped her coffee. She was like, motherfuckers, oh my god, can't get nothing right. Everybody was gonna miss something. She was probably having a horrible day. You feel what I'm saying? Grandkids probably didn't stress her out. Family stressing her out. You feel what I'm saying? She probably had a bad day. So what she decided to do was take herself with a pre-existing heart condition into the Tim Hortons, decide to get in the Tim Horton cashier's face, who is a 17-year-old girl, by the way. Shorty just now touching her prime. You know what I'm saying? She get in her face like, dude. She over here on some, oh, you messed up my coffee, babe. You fucked up my coffee. You ain't put no sweetener in my shit. You ain't put no caramel in my shit. You ain't put no da. So then the 20-year-old manager come. She tried to de-escalate the situation. Miss, back up. Miss, we don't gotta do all this. Miss, we don't gotta get that close. Miss, we don't gotta get that close. And she decided, I'm gonna just play the rest of the video for y'all. And we gon' actually, I feel like I should tell y'all what happened before we get into this video, right? So the 20-year-old manager decides to just, you know, calmly, slightly push the lady back a little bit. And what does the lady decide to do at 75 years old with a existing heart condition? She decides to start putting hands and paws on him. You feel what I'm saying? She ends up grabbing the 20-year-old by her hair, pulling out a chunk of her hair, leaving a flesh spot on the top of her dome. And they ended up jumping this lady. Now after that, the lady gets up after they done everybody done broke up the squabbling, you know, teaching mans how to squabble on some shit. Everybody done broke up the squabbling, you feel what I'm saying? The lady goes to sit down, start grabbing her chest. She's like, oh Lord, oh Father God, oh this something ain't right, child. Oh, the next thing you know, shorty go out. She end up seeing the pearly gates, you feel what I'm saying? And everybody that I'm seeing on social media, going from TikTok to Instagram to even Twitter, are saying that these two are in the wrong. So we're gonna watch the full video, the full raw uncut video for ourselves, and we're gonna deliberate an opinion on this lady right here. You feel what I'm saying? But before we get into this, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. You know I'm coming with y'all niggas with these bangers daily during the summertime. You feel what I'm saying? And without further ado, let's get into this video, dog. Okay. She's telling him, Miss, please go. Miss, you have to go. Oh. She said, don't touch me. Okay. Oh. Now I will say, from here, I ain't gonna front. She was probably already aggravated, so I'm not gonna put too much, you feel me, on her. She was already probably aggravated because she probably in her face calling her all types of crazy shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm once Look. She's telling her, no, miss, you can't come back. Once she could have just stayed back there. You know what I'm saying? I would have just been like, okay, cool. And I would have called the cops. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? But she probably was really dumb tight. You can't never say what you would do in somebody else's situation until you've been there. And when I was in that type of situation, I had the same reaction I had with my friend. Then she just cocked it. Boo! Oh! Bah! Oh, yeah. Get to squabbling. Yup. Because what is you doing? Teach a man how to squabble. Why would you swing on me and not know how to squabble? Just pulling dome. Just pulling hair. Now, if you ask me, I don't feel bad at all. You knew what it was. You are an old lady and you decided with your old self with a pre-existing heart condition that you're going to swing on somebody almost 50 years younger than you in their prime. Now you getting jumped. Look at you. Bro, I'm telling you, this did not have to go like this. I'm telling you, it didn't have to go like this. Look, now you gotta get jumped. Now, I'm all about keeping your mother flipping hands to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? It's cause and effect. It's a reaction for your actions. Now, if you probably would have went in there on a calmer time and like, hey guys, you know, I came in here a little bit earlier. You know, my coffee was a little messed up. I'm just wondering, you know, if I could, you know, get a replacement, or if you guys could just fix it for me, you know, I'll pay a little extra $1 or so. You know, I promise you it wouldn't have been this. You come with respect, you get respect. You come with disrespect, we drag it to hell every trip. It don't matter what the age is. I don't know why these elders be thinking just because they older that they it's automatic respect. No, you disrespect me, I take it to hell every time. Respect is a two-way street. You can't just disrespect somebody and expect them to respect you. You thought because you was old you was just gonna automatically you right? I'm sorry. They don't know you. It's a life or death situation. I want to live. You was almost out the door anyway. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna front. This is an embarrassing way to go out, bro. You are grown, having a reaction like a child. And once again, I just want to show y'all that when we having these crash out test dummies, it don't just be because they the first ones and they think no. Their mama was like that, then their grandma was like that, and their great was like that. They all just Ed in the head. Cause I promise you, if she would have just breathed, meditated a little bit on some geyser, she would have thought the situation out, and it would have never turned to what it turned to. You would never got jumped. You would have never had another heart attack with pre-existing heart condition, and you probably would have been messing around with your grandchildren right now. To be very honest. But no, you decided to go out over a cup of coffee. That is on you. I don't feel bad. I don't. Why did you have to get in their face? Why did you have to start yelling? Why did you have to start being disrespectful? Why were you trying to get behind the counter and try to fight the girl in the first place? To where the manager had to come in and hold you back. And then you swing on the lady because you're doing her job for not letting you in the back of the establishment? We gotta do better, y'all. We gotta do better, man. Like, this is genuinely just disappointing. I'm at a loss for words. And of course, but like, it's just sad that it had to be a black woman. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bad, sad case, bro. It's just a sad case, bro. But yeah, if you ask me for my opinion, I feel like these two are not in the wrong. And I'm happy they didn't get charged. They don't deserve to be charged. Self-defense. My life was in danger. She punched me in my face. I'm gonna punch you back harder. Like, what? I'm confused. And if anybody who feels like they was in the wrong, you're pussy. Look at me. You're pussy. Okay? Like, you're beyond butt. You're really beyond butt. But that's the video I got for y'all boys today. Not a long one. Just want to get your opinion on that situation. You feel what I'm saying? And let me catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace. Send me your best DC dollar. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. I'm really the best DC dollar. Stop playing with it.